Just hit push live.
Here we go, Charlie!
There you go.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, he
waiting
hates
for it
me
to go.
so much right now.
Is my mic on?
No, yeah.
Can you turn the mic on?
I want to get the game plan. That, here, stop. Just stop.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another PDL matchup right here on the I-95 Sports and Entertainment Network. Tonight's matchup features your Long Island Rough Riders against the opposing FA Euro. As always, I am Will Canova here for the play-by-play as we get started tonight. We have a little bit of a delayed start, so I'm going to give you the starting lineups as we watch the beginning of play here. For the opposing FA Euro, number 5, Sergei Bulatov. Number 3, Leo Fola. Number 9, Alessio Galina. Number 24, Sunatello Sonny Kusanov. Number 13, Adam Marku. Number 16, Dominique Marvins. Number 4, Johan Maritzen. Number 8, Connor McGlynn. Number 10, Alexis Santa. And number 7, Morten Wennis. And in goal for FA Euro, number 60, Matt Dabrowski. Your starting lineup for the Long Island Rough Riders. In goal, number 1, Dylan Castanera. Number 24, Tyler Body. Number 25, Alexander Dexter. Number 6, Sean Foster. Number 31, Sebastian Gordillo. Number 14, Noah Hutchins. Number 7, Charlie Ladula. Number 28, Andreas Losafidis. Number 4, Jorgen Oland. Number 20, Matt Vasquenza. And number 5, Thomas Worf. The Rough Riders are 5-1-1 with 16 points on the season and take second place currently in their division. Their last match was a tie with division-leading Reading United. The opposing FA Euro 1-6 on the season. They won their last match against Lehigh Valley by a score of 2-0. It is their second matchup of the season. The first at the FA Euro Arena was a 1-0 win for the Rough Riders. Play moving back and forth so far this match. Ball sent over to Hutchins. Moves it up to Vasquenza and taps it back quickly. Ball sent back to the defense. Moving it up the far side now. The Dula cuts in front. Ball taken away there by FA Euro. Moving it up, Hutchins gets in front. Hutchins with some space, looking to attack. Hutchins getting over to Vasquenza. Ball kicked away by the defensive FA Euro. Tripped up. Losafidis takes it. And turned over once again to FA Euro, taken by McGlynn. Ball sent out toward midfield. Headed away by Body. Ball sent up deep to Ladula. Ladula heads it, but it goes out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for FA Euro. And waiting on the kick from Dabrowski. Line drive kick. Tapped up. Santa taps it. Over to Marku. FA Euro defending well early on. Body now. Gets it over to Oland. Oland moving it up the far side. Gets it over to Gordillo. Taps it up to Dexter. Looking for Ladula. Pass intercepted by FA Euro. Sent up the other way. Galina sending it all the way back. Dabrowski punting it up. Galina trying to send. Olin goes over Galina. Headed up there, but a foul called, and it will be a free kick for FA Euro. Ball punted. Caught by Castanero, who rolls it back out. Hutchins goes to collect it. Oland over to the far side. Sending it all the way up to Ladula deep. Trying to get around. Comes back. All the way back to Olin. Defended there by Marvins. Ladula trying to create. Taps it to Gordillo. Pass is blocked. Euro takes it away. Dexter taps it over to Foster, and eventually body settles it back down. Foster sending it back to Olin. Ball defended well there. Marvins passes it up. Taken there by Galena. Moving it back. Now with Wenis. All the way back to Kusanov. Kusanov looking for an opening. Passes it back once again. Sent it over to McGlynn. McGlynn moving up the middle. McGlynn looking for a seam. Does not get it. Tapped away by Lasafidis. And sent all the way back to midfield. Wenis takes it now. Trying to get a through pass. Unable to. Foster takes it away. Over to Lasafidis. Will regroup. Settle it back down. Gets it all the way to the near side to Hutchins. Hutchins moving it up. Looking for Vasquenza. Ball taken away there. Marku taps it. Over to Santa. Santa over to Wenis. All the way back to the defense. Tapped back into the middle of McGlynn. McGlynn looking on the far side for Marku. Has him. Ruled onside. Crossed into the box. And there is the offside call. Delayed offside call. First chance for either team right there forming. Unfortunately, just a bit offsides. Lasafidis sending it over to the far side to Olin. Lasafidis now. Looking up to the right side for Hutchins. Has Hutchins. Corrals it. Ball goes out of bounds there. Euro throw-in. Far sideline. Near sideline, excuse me. Ball we taken there by Kusanov. Marvins over to McGlynn, sending it all the way back to Dabrowski. Ball kicked up. Olin heads it forward. Gordillo passes it up. McGlynn tapping it forward again. Far side. Exchange between the teams. Dexter now. Over to Body. Back to the defense of the Rough Riders. Lasafidis now. Finds Hutchins once again. Hutchins a little bit better spacing to work with. Up to the middle to Foster. Foster moving it up to Olin now. Pass kicked out of bounds by Euro, so it will be a Rough Rider throw in, far sideline. Gordillo gets it into Olin. And now over to Foster. Gordillo trying to get it to Dexter. Broken up. And up to Santa for Euro. Santa trying to hold off Lasafidis. Makes a move, gets around him. Has space. Chips it back. Kusanov now. Over to McGlynn, who gets it back to Wenis. Wenis looking for an opening. Slows it down. Kick through the box. And the shot goes wide to the left. and it will be a goal kick for the Rough Riders. 10th minute now. Early on in this match. No strong scoring chances for either team. Ball passed over to Foster. Ball sent up to Hutchins, but it was touched out of bounds, so it will be another FA Euro throw-in. Kusanov taps it to Marco, gets it back. Ball kicked high in the air, headed around a couple times, waiting to see how it settles. Marco gets it forward, has space, but Castanera picks it up and slows down that chance. Galena was racing after it. Over to the defense of the Rough Riders. Both teams very methodical to this point. Not a lot of chances.
Playing a 2-4-4 on defense.
Rough Riders using a 2-4-4. FA Euro using a 2-5-3. Ball deflected. Galena deflected off a body. Losafides now gets it up to Dexter. Dexter racing forward, moving in, getting chased down by multiple defenders. Ball tapped back, taken away by FA Euro, and now they control. Kusanov now makes a move around Hutchins. Has Santa. Santa threading the needle, but it appears to be Marvins, who was offsides, did not touch the ball, and ball taken away by Oland and the Rough Riders. Foster. Lasafides. Pass goes awry. Taken away by FA Euro. FA Euro moving quickly. Up the far side, there's Galena. Galena hounded by Oland, and Oland taps it out. Last touch by FA Euro, and it will be the Rough Rider throw-in. And deflected once again. This time it will be a goal kick for the Rough Riders. Rough Riders move forward again. Foster now. Taps it up to Lasafides. No openings. Moving it across to the near side. Moving up, Hutchins to the outside. Cross into the box. And broken up by Dabrowski, who corrals the pass. Dabrowski's kick. Deep down the field. Body heads it back. And right to Castanera. Probably not the kick he envisioned. Owen on the far side now. Rough Riders passing it between their defense. Foster. Up to Lasafides. Gets it to Oland. Owen has space, but gets it back to Foster. Moving across to the near side. Over to Hutchins. Tapped up to Veskenza. Veskenza crosses it shallow, and Dabrowski another save. That's Worf.
It's Wolf.
It's Worf. A booming high kick. Hutchins and Marku moving down. Yep. And apparently that horn sounds the 15-minute mark. As of for some reason, technical difficulties here at the stadium have shut down the clock. And there it begins to go. Quick fix. Worf now. Trying to find Ladua, but gets to Hutchins. Hutchins, crossing over the middle, gets it to Lasafidis. Intercepted, though. Taken back quickly. The Rough Riders begin to move up. Lasafidis gets it to Dexter. Not a lot of room to operate so far. Tries to dump it into Gordillo. Taken away there by F.A. Euro. And cleared back out, but it will go out of play. And it will be a Rough Rider throw-in in F.A. Euro territory on the far sideline. Rough Riders attack again. Dexter trying to get it in deep. Ball kicked away. Once again, Oland going over the back. No foul called there. Ball sent over to Worf. Worf moving it up slowly. Taps it up to Veskenza. Veskenza moving to the outside, looking for the cross. Ball last touched. Tapped by F.A. Euro, and it will be the first corner kick of the matchup for either team. Rough Riders in the last couple minutes employing a 3-4-3. Short pass, not into the box. Gordillo to the far side, looking for Oland, is tapped, waiting to see. And apparently last touch by F.A. Euro, it will be another corner kick from the far sideline. Hutchins will take the kick this time. This time into the box, headed it away. Good defense there by Maritzen. Hutchins gets it back though. Gets around Galina. Into the box. Deflected away. Dexter now. Taps it up. Dabrowski saves that one and takes it away. No more second chances for the Rough Riders. So the Rough Riders have had more shots on goal to this point. A little bit more pressure offensively, especially after that last flurry. F.A. Euro takes it now. That's Maritzen. Passes it up into the middle. Deflected there by Santa and Wenas. But it is settled down by the Rough Riders. Lasafidis gets it over to Olin. Taps it back. Lasafidis looking to the far side, looking for Dexter. Headed away by F.A. Euro. McGlynn boxes out Veskenza and Ladula. Santa taps it forward. Taken away there by Worf. Sent over to the far side to Gordillo. Gordillo cannot get around Galina and eventually gets it all the way back to Oland and sends it to the near side to Body. Veskenza keeps the ball in play along the sideline, but gets it taken away. McGlynn over to Marku. And that's Wenas. Wenas with control now. Dangerous pass. Gets it back to Dabrowski. Ladua is right there if that pass went anywhere but right to Dabrowski. Gordillo now. Over to Worf. And tap back to Body. Lasafidis finds Dexter. Back to Foster. Kicks it up, looking for Gordillo on the far side. Has some room, trying to get it down. Efrayo takes it away. Gordillo now over to Vescenza. Vescenza with a little bit of room. Back to Gordillo. Blocked cross. Kicked away by Efrayo. Marvin's pass blocked by Foster. Foster over to Lasafidis. Lasafidis looking for Dexter again, but that pass goes awry, and it will be a throw-in for Efrayo. And we have an Efrayo player down. I did not see who went down just yet. No. It looks like Dominique Marvins. He is on the ground, clearly in pain, but he sits up. Trainers will attend to him. In the 21st minute of play, some decent pressure the last couple minutes. Pace has picked up just a bit. The Rough Riders have been controlling most of it. Marvin's being helped to the sideline. I would imagine we'd probably see a substitution here. It's possible he may come back into this match. Yep, just getting checked out in the interim. And back to the game. Gordillo intercepts that pass. Over to Vescenza. Back to Foster. Foster moving it over to the near side. Worf now. Up the middle of the field. Short pass to Lasafidis. Over to Gordillo on the far side. Gordillo sends it into the box. Was looking for Ladula. Knocked away by Kusanov. Headed away a couple more times. Foster now. Foster has some room. Up to Vescenza. Taps it back to Foster. Foster shot on goal and blocked by Dabrowski. Best shot attempt of the game so far.
Here we go, Matt. Here we go, Matt. Let's go, Euro.
The fans sure are loud for this one. Hutchins heads it away. Foster trying to settle it down. Whoa, dangerous play there. Worf stumbles over the ball. Pressure from the defense. Worf gets it over to Olin. Good pressure there. Marvin's back in the game now. Foster takes it. Over to the near side now to Worf. Misses Vescenza, taken away by Kusanov. Kusanov tapping it forward. Intercepted there. Foster once again. Lasafidis. Ball passed up. Taken away by Lasafidis. Over to Vescenza. Vescenza back to Worf. Worf moves it over to Body. Overall, good defense so far from both teams. Not too many chances. Could also be attributed to some lackadaisical passing to this point. Lasafidis gets it up to Vescenza. Vescenza gets run over there and foul called, so it will be a free kick for the Rough Riders. Vescenza now on the ground in pain. Looks to be getting up slowly. And he makes it back to his feet. And now we'll just wait on the kick. Be interesting to see exactly what they do here. Could be a direct shot. Could be off to the side. FAO forms their wall. High up in the air. Dabrowski taps it away. Over to Wenis. Wenis punts it out and clears it away from danger.
Here we go, Matt.
Lasafidis settles it down. Puts it right back up and in. Kicked away by FAO again.
Let's go, boys. Get it out.
Vescenza, pass deflected. Gordillo kicked it off of FA Euro, and it will be a throw-in for the Rough Riders. Back in midfield, Hutchins gets it over to Foster. Over to the far side to Las Sofidis. Rough Riders try to attack again. Over to the near side now to Wharf. Has Hutchins on the outside. Goes the other way to Gordillo. Over to Las Sofidis again. Cross into the box. Body with a header, but it goes up and to the left, and it goes out of play for a goal kick for FA Euro. 26th minute. Play so far has favored the Rough Riders, but FA Euro has responded well defensively. Waiting on the kick from Dabrowski. Headed forward by Marcu, up to Santa. Santa misses McGlynn, taken away there by the Rough Riders. Ladula now trying to shake off Mauritzen. Ladula to the outside. Pass back to Gordillo. Gordillo cross up into the box. Gets it to Vescenza in front and ruled offside. Close chance for the Rough Riders. Short kick this time. Pass from Marvins was looking for Santa. Ball gets away, but it will be a throw-in for FA Euro. Santa quickly now. Over to McGlynn. Back to Kusanov. Kusanov all the way back to Fola. Up to Wenis. Wenis surrounded by players. Trying to get it back. Dexter almost took that one right back in front of Dabrowski. And now Dexter takes it away. Dexter on the outside. And then great defensive play there by Fola. Foul called against the Rough Riders. So will be a free kick for FA Euro. And the team will just back off and let Dabrowski take the kick. Dabrowski has some strong leg on him. Gets these very far down. Santa now takes the pass. We're trying to move around defender. Doesn't have a lot of space. Gets it over to Marcu on the near side. Marcu trying to get around Hutchins. Has a move. Crosses it into the box. Kicked away there. Kusanov taps it back up, headed it away. Las Sofidis gets it over to Foster. Foster punts it out. Mauritzen cuts in front of Ladua to send it up. Olin heads it up. Another header. Gets away again. Wenis taps it forward now. Santa right in front. Get around the defender. Tapped away. Marcu keeps it in. Hutchins and Santa chasing it down. Hutchins is able to get it away from Santa. Kicks it forward. And foul called there, and it will go against the Rough Riders, so it will be another chance for FA Euro. McGlynn now. Taking it up. Good defense there. And that's Marvins. Marvins back to McGlynn. Over to Mauritzen. Ball taken away. Up to Vescenza. Good positioning now. Vescenza moving up the near side. Marcu trying to knock him off the ball. Crosses it in. Headed straight up. Kusanov trying to kick it out. Misses on the pass. Saved by Dabrowski once again. Stopping that shot from Vescenza. Waiting on another kick from Dabrowski. Another strong kick. Headed it up by body. Foster sending it farther back. Gordillo now. Kicks it up. Headed forward now by McGlynn. Losafita's trying to settle it down. He does. Kicks it forward. Looking for a streaking Ladula. Ladula gets to it. Ladula trying to get around Moritzen. Makes a move. His teammates trying to cross it in. Deflected once again. Buenas now takes it away and is able to send it back toward midfield. Pass almost taken away by Marvins. Worf sends it back to Olin. Foster sending it back over to Worf. Rough Riders trying to look for another opening. They've had success so far going wide, but their crosses have been getting consistently blocked over the last couple minutes. Olin now, far side, trying to get a cross in, is able to, kicked away by FA Euro. And it will be another corner kick for the Rough Riders. Hutchins will go to the far side for the kick. 2 corners so far. They've not converted on either set piece. They've gone 1 short and 1 kick into the box. Five men down low. Line drive kick. Foster heads it, goes away, and it will roll out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick this time for FA Euro. 32nd minute now. Score still tied 0-0. Couple of chances so far for the Rough Riders. FA Euro has not had a quality shot yet. They have been close, unable to convert on their chances. Headed back. Couple times, both teams trying to settle it down. Ladula gets it away. Ladula on a breakaway in front of the goal. Ladula with the shot! Scores the first goal of the match. Charlie Ladula against his former team.
No, Charlie, no!
Charlie Ladula with the first goal of the match for the Rough Riders in the 33rd minute of play. Gives them a 1-0 lead.
No, Charlie, no!
Very passionate fans here at Hofstra. I did already, don't worry. He's ahead of them. Yeah. Let him change the goddamn score.
And now FA Euro will try to find an equalizer at some point, and now taken there. Bumped off the ball. Hutchins now taking it away. Hutchins crossing it over into the middle, gets it over the far side to Foster. Gordillo. Up to Dexter. Ball kicked away there, but it will still be possession towards the Rough Riders. Olin now. Over to Worf. Worf has plenty of space. Gets it over to Hutchins. Sent it back. All the way back to Body at midfield. Body over to Olin. And the Rough Riders continue to just size everything up. Wait on their attack. Worf gets it to Hutchins deep down the near side. Hutchins with a direct cross. Ball knocked away and taken away by Santa and then kicked out of bounds by the Rough Riders, so it will be a throw-in for FA Euro. Referee talking with someone. There's his whistle. Marku Surrounded by Hutchins and Worf. Ball taken away. And it will actually be a foul called on FA Euro. Losafidis, quick tap to Worf. Worf going to the far side now. Gets it over to Oland. And over to Gordillo. Pressure there. Gordillo taps it straight up in the air. Oland boxing out. Headed forward by McGlynn. Good battle there between Dexter and Bulatov. And contact. Nothing called. Nothing called at all. I think we're looking for a foul and or a handball there. The ref finally does issue a whistle, and it will be a free kick for the Rough Riders. Ball sent over to Hutchins. Worf now, finally moving forward. Gets it up to Losafidis. Losafidis moving right up the field. Was trying to find Dexter, overshoots him. And that ball will go out of bounds for another goal kick. 37th minute of play. Closing in on the end of the first half. Rough Riders lead 1-0 over FA Euro. Hutchins heads that ball forward. Or started up forward, went a little sideways. Dexter trying to get to it. Unable to, so it'll be a throw-in for FA Euro. Oh. And was waiting for that foul call. It eventually comes. Will be a free kick for FA Euro. Buenos will take the kick. FA Euro sending most of their team forward into the box. To the top of it. Buenos with the kick. Marvins heads it up. Galena gets to it. Brings it back out just a little bit. Pressure there by Losafidis. Losafidis getting it back out. Buenos gets back to it. Cross going over to the near side now. Was looking for Santa, but the pass goes awry, and it will be a goal kick for the Rough Riders. Worf now bringing it up over to Body. Body over to Oland. Oland moving up the far side. Looking for space, doesn't have any. Couple more passes around the defense, finds its way back to Worf on the near side, begins to move up. Almost the entire team back for FA Euro. Losafidis now on the far side, right in midfield. And a lot of passing back and forth horizontally, not much attacking at this point. Foster getting it over to Losafidis. Looks to move it up. Eventually does. Pass tipped away by Santa. Over to Kusanov now. And back to Santa. Weaving through defenders. McGlynn now. Taken away there by Worf. And now Dexter has it. Dexter with space. Taps it up to Gordillo. Gordillo gets it back to Body. And back to Dexter on the far side this time. Gordillo some space in front of him. Pressure from behind by Marvins. Dexter sending it back to Olin. And back to Foster at midfield. Worf now. Gets it to Hutchins on the near side. Hutchins moving in. Makes a move. Probably looking for a cross. Gets around Kusanov. Into the box. Was looking for Ladula. Just missed Ladula and Veskenza. Ball kicked out of bounds. Last touch by FA Euro, so it will still be Rough Rider ball. Another great opportunity there for the Rough Riders. Just missed Veskenza and Ladula by a mere foot. 40th minute of play, so closing in on the end of the first half. Ball sent in, gets to Dexter on the far sideline. Right along the goal line, gets it up. Looking for Ladula, does not get to it, but Hutchins does at the top of the box. Blocked. Great defensive play there by F.A. Euro. And now running up the near side is F.A. Euro. Getting back in, but taken away there by Foster. Foster has some time, has some space, gets it over to Hutchins on the far side, on the near side. Hutchins crossed into the box, overshoots everyone, trying to get it to Dexter. Nice headed away. Ball still in play. Right in the corner and waiting on the call, and it will be F.A. Euro ball. Great hustle in that sequence by both teams. Good chances for the Rough Riders. Good defensive play by F.A. Euro. Santa over to the far side now. Gets it over to McGlynn. McGlynn tapped by Marku. Back to Santa. Santa moving forward. Over to the far side to Galena. Galena looking to make a move. Shakes around a defender. Another one. Tapped up by Marvins. And then Marku with a kick and a miss. No foul called. Galena, ball taken away there by Losafidis. Knocked down from behind and a foul called there against F.A. Euro. Worf now over to Hutchins on the near side. Close opportunity there for F.A. Euro. We're unable to connect on the pass and kick. F.A. Euro was looking for a foul call. Did not get one. Worf over to Losafidis. Over to Gordillo. Up to Dexter now. Dexter makes a spin move. Gets tripped up. Gets back up. Is still in the play somehow. Eventually taken away by F.A. Euro. McGlynn. Moving it up to the far side to Bulatov. Back to Fola. Up to Galena. Galena moving now. Getting chased down by Dexter. Galena cuts back. Ball taken away. Good defensive play there by Dexter. Foster takes it. Up to Losafidis. Losafidis moving it forward to the near side. Over to Veskenza. Veskenza chases it down. Has Hutchins right along with him on the outside. Makes a move to the inside. Taps it up to Hutchins. Hutchins quick trying to make a move. Cuts it back. And back again. Has space now. Moving down. Hutchins still with the ball. Quick tap right in front. Deflected. Last touched. Looks like it will be another corner kick for the Rough Riders. Last touch by F.A. Euro. Another great chance. Great move by Hutchins to get in deep. 44th minute. Did not have many stoppages, so do not expect more probably than a minute or two of stoppage time at the most. About a minute and a half left to play in the actual half. Gordillo will take the kick for the Rough Riders. Gordillo's kick into the box, to the back. Dabrowski knocks it away. Taken away now by Fola. Kicked up to the far side. Has Santa. Santa offsides, had to stop. Santa now in deep. And there's the offsides call. Another great chance. Santa had to try to slow himself down to not be called for offsides. Was unable to do it just enough. Gordillo over to Foster. Body now. Over to Olin. Losafidis gets it over to Worf. Couple more passes between them. Pass almost intercepted by Marvins. Foster, though. Back to the near side of Worf. Up to Veskenza. Knocked off the ball, taken away by McGlynn. Oh, bad slide tackle there, and a foul called. Free kick for FA Euro. Foster trying to break up the play. Foster being talked to by the referee, but he has not pulled out the yellow card just yet. And it looks like he will not issue one. And FA Euro appears to be upset at that decision. Fola will take the kick up to Wenis. We are officially in stoppage time. Wenis kicking it forward up to Marvins. Tapping it up. Now forward. Chased down. Eventually corralled by Castanera, who's had a quiet night so far tonight. Not many plays he's had to break up. Castanera taking his time, trying to wait out this clock. Body. Kicked all the way down. And there is the whistle for halftime. So after one half of play, the Long Island Rough Riders lead the FA Euro by a score of 1-0 on a goal in the first half in the 33rd minute by Charlie Ledula. We will be back for the second half of play in just a couple minutes, so stick right here. You're listening to PDL Soccer on the I-95 Sports and Entertainment Network and on the Long Island Rough Riders YouTube channel. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this PDL matchup between the Long Island Rough Riders and FA Euro. Right here on the I-95 Sports and Entertainment Network and on the Long Island Rough Riders YouTube page. First, at the start of the second half, the score is 1-0 Long Island Rough Riders after Charlie Ladula gave his team a 1-0 lead in the 33rd minute against his former team. After the first half, the shots were 6-2 in favor of the Rough Riders. FA Euro played great defense throughout the first half, in spite trailing 1-0, but they did not generate much offensive chances. And here we go. Tyler Body sends it over to Worf, passing it back and forth a couple times. Worf puts it up. FA Euro heads it forward. Sent up a couple times. Galena now. Galena makes a move. Galena puts a shot up, and it goes high into the left, and it will be a goal kick for the Rough Riders. Olin now. Back over to Body. Sending it up. Far side. Ladula now. Trying to settle it down. Does. Surrounded by a couple players. Gets it through to Veskenza. Veskenza over to the far side. Pass almost intercepted there by Santa, but it's settled down by Foster. Foster moving it up. Over to Dexter now. Tap pass. Back over to Veskenza. Now sending it all the way over to the far side. Trying to get it to Hutchins. Does not. Santa moving it across over to McGlynn. McGlynn moving up around midfield. Down to center. A through pass was trying to lead Kusanov on the far side. But the pass goes nowhere near him and taken away there by Castanera. Eventually taken by Worf. And over to Foster. Foster trying to split a couple defenders. Gets knocked down. And the foul is then called. And it will be free kick for the Rough Riders. Ball sent up. Charlie Ladula. Tap pass over to Veskenza. And then Veskenza gets tripped up. And another foul called. FA Euro arguing the call. Waiting on the ref's whistle. Ball sent back to Oland. Through up to Foster. Through the middle up against Ladula. Tap pass. Veskenza now. Over to Lasafidas. Lasafidas has some room. Gets it over to the far side to Hutchins. Hutchins with space. Looking for a cross back in, but tapped away there. Last touch by FA Euro. And it will be another corner kick for the Rough Riders. And here's the corner. Low kick. Tapped up by Worf. Wenis heads it out. But it goes right to Hutchins, who kicks strong driving kick right over the crossbar, and it will be a goal kick for FA Euro. Bulatov gets it in. Ladula crosses over. Looking for Veskenza. Tries to head it but does not connect. Ball goes all the way over to the far side to Hutchins. Hutchins making a move, bringing it back in. Shot off the crossbar on the back part. Ladula keeps it in play. Gordia now crossing it back in. Knocked away there by Mauritson. Lasafidas trying to shake off a couple of defenders. Still trying. Wenis takes it away. Mauritson now moving it out. Santa Continue moving it forward over to McGlynn. And tap back, and ball taken away there. Dexter now. Makes a move, tripped up, gets back up. Corrals the ball again. Has Ladula on the outside along with him. And ball kicked out of bounds. Last touch by F.A. Euro, so another Rough Rider throw-in. Ball taken by Oland. Foster tap pass over to Dexter. Was looking for Ladula. Tip ball taken away. Galena now. Surrounded by a couple players. Ball goes away. Ladula deep in the box again. Has the ball. Quick cross. Ball tapped. Back to Ladula. Gets the rebound. Gordillo. Cross to the far side. Vescenza heads the ball. Did not get much on it. And ball taken away there by Dabrowski. And he picks it up for F.A. Euro. Exciting bit of action just there to start this second half. Ball headed up by Gordillo. Dexter now. Vescenza sending it all the way back to Worf. Kusanov taps it up to Santa. Ball taken away there by Hutchins. Hutchins looking for an opening and a trip call. And a free kick is coming for the Rough Riders. Hutchins gets to his feet. Looks like we have a couple of substitutions on their way for F.A. Euro. Looks like number 9 Galena is going to be coming off. So it looks like Galena comes off. Coming on to the pitch is number 11, Robbie Sela. And there was a second substitution.
15, Mamadou Swan.
And the second person coming onto the pitch is number 15, Mamadou Sawane. And number 13, Adam Marcu, is the second player leaving the pitch. So Marcu and Alessio Galena off. And taking their place, Robbie Sela and Mamadou Sawane. Ball headed up by Body. Body heads it again. Can he get a third one? Tapped around by Dexter. Over to Lasafidis. Lasafidis moving up the middle. Splits some defenders. Was trying to get it to Ladula. Kicked away by Kusanov. Foster kicks it back up. Taken away by Kusanov again. Couple good defensive plays there. Over to Santa on the right along the sideline. F.A. Euro moving up quickly. Worf, good defensive play. Slowing things down. Foster takes it. We'll settle everything down. Gets it up to Worf. Worf over to Vescenza. Vescenza moving up the field. Over to Gordillo on the near side. Gordillo crossing it back over to Dexter in the middle. Dexter heads it. Taps it up quickly. Was trying to chip it over to Vescenza. Ball did not get through. But a through pass and gets taken down there by just entered Sawane. And Dexter is down. Look, he got tangled up and rolled over. Foul was called, so will be the Rough Rider ball. And Dexter looks like he's getting up just fine. So there's a free kick just along the baseline. From where the ball will be kicked, it's almost just a shorter corner kick for them. Tap to the box, and it overshoots everybody, goes out of play, and it will be a goal kick for F.A. Euro. Ball sent all the way down. Santa taps it forward. Kuzo sent down the middle. Gets it over to Murizin. And saved by Castanera. Did not get a lot on that shot. Easy save for Castanera. First true opportunity he's had tonight.
Here we go, Marvins.
Castanera with a short pass, sends it over to his defense. Olin gets it over to Body, who passes it over to Worf. Rough Rider defense, setting it back between each other. Pass gets away, and it forces Body to punt it out of bounds. And we have a whistle. It looks like... Yep. Looks like we have another substitution for FA Euro. Yep. Leaving the pitch is number 3. And coming on is number 17, Czech Karambega. And leaving was number 3, Leo Fola.
Leo's still on.
You just walk off? And who was it?
Santa kid. Santa.
Was that who just came off for
Oh no, he's not. Santa's still on.
for Leo?
Leo's still on.
No. Dexter trying to get around his defender. So, correction, Leo Fola is still on the pitch. It was Alexis Santa that came off for number 17, Karambega.
Yeah, because Karambega's I know. Well, that's why I have a guy down there.
Mm-hmm.
To go bring it to you.
Ball sent back. Moved up on the near side now by Bulatov. Kicked up high. Oland heads it back. Dexter with it, trying to keep it in play. Does not. And it will be a throw-in for FA Euro. Thrown up to Marvins. Body defending. Bulatov takes it. Surrounded by Rough Rider defenders. And they rule last touch by FA Euro, so it goes back to the Rough Riders. Gordillo sends it all the way back. Taken by Body. Over to Worf now. Sending it all the way back to the near side of Gordillo, who tries to head it, misses it completely, and it will be FA Euro ball. Ball tapped up. They have Sela on the near side, right in the corner. Sela crosses it into the box, headed it up. Ball goes away. Wenis taps it forward. McGlynn takes it, sending it all the way back to his defense. Over to Fola now. Fola kicking it back up. Has Sela again. Play broken up by Body. Kusanov along the sideline. Last touch by the Rough Riders. Another FA Euro throw-in, far sideline in Rough Rider territory. Here's the throw. Headed up, and Castanera corrals it and takes it away and waits for everyone to move back downfield before he lets it go. Rolls it over to Olin. And a weak tap pass, dangerous tap pass, eventually gets all the way back to Castanera. And Worf now has to hurry, kicks it up. Looking for Ladula, headed away by Maritson. Dexter trying to chase it down to get away from Sawane. all the way back to body, and the ref blows his whistle, and the ball will be taken by the Rough Riders. Rough Riders take it through pass, looking for Ladua. Cut off by Maritson. Ladua trying to get position. Ball last touched by Maritson, so it will be correction. It will be a goal kick. Did not see Charlie Ladula touch that ball at all, but somehow it was ruled a goal kick. Here in the 61st minute, score still remains 1-0. Dabrowski drove that one, headed out of play, quickly turned back over to the Rough Riders. Ladua moving forward, pushed from behind. Losafidis trying to get it to Hutchins. Good blocking out there by F.A. Euro. Dexter deflects the pass. Losafidis now. Moving up, trying to get around his defender. Good defense there. Chips it out to the near side. Gordillo trying to find his way to the ball. Bulatov now moves over, knocked down by Dexter, and foul called there, and it will be a free kick for and they've pulled out a yellow card, and it looks like it's going to go to number 25 of the Rough Riders, Alexander Dexter. And he does issue him the yellow card. Now, he did get away in the way of the free kick. I don't know if it was simply for that. He seemed to just be walking. So he was penalized for the obstruction and given the first yellow card of this match. Rough Riders send it up. Ball quickly finds Dexter again. Defended there by Sawane. Dexter sends it back to Foster. Foster crossing it over to the far side. Headed up. Ladula settles it down. Moving in between. Eventually settled down by Foster again and back to Dexter. Moving it around the outside of the box. Tap pass. And Dexter falls down. Robbie Sela bringing it up for F.A. Euro. Deflected pass. Has a streaking player on the far side. Moving in. Cross. He beat Castanera, but it went just wide right. The best opportunity of the night so far for F.A. Euro. The crowd is into this game. Karen Bega had the chance, could not put it in the net. Best opportunity so far for F.A. Euro. Lasafidis now moving across midfield, going to the far side. Has Veskenza. Excuse me, that's Hutchins. Crosses back to the near side, looking for Gordillo. Ball gets away, and it will be another goal kick for for F.A. Euro. Yeah. And it looks like we are going to have another substitution for F.A. Euro.
Marvin's off, back on.
Yep.
18 for 16.
And number 16, Dominique Marvins, leaves the pitch, and taking his place, Zhurbek Kuzimbov for F.A. Euro. Number 18, Kuzimbov. This is Kuzimbov's first game after a 5-game suspension and a lower body injury. Correction, it was a 1-game suspension. Hutchins takes the pass. Gets up to Ladua. Ladua trying to make a move. Chip pass in. Over to Veskenza. Veskenza making a move on the outside. Boxed out. And almost dragged down along the baseline. No foul call there. It will be a goal kick for FA Euro. Dabrowski has had a solid second half so far. 66 minute. FA Euro still trailing 1-0. Looking for that equalizing goal. Losafidis for the Rough Riders. Takes it, chips it up. Tapped out of bounds by Maritson. It'll be a throw-in for the Rough Riders on the far sideline. And here he goes, Ladua in the box with the ball, moves around the defender, tries to put it on net, but it goes just to the right. And looks like we have another corner kick coming for the Rough Riders. Here's the ball into the ball, gets behind Dabrowski. Ladua right in front. The ball is still live. Chipped away and coming out. FA Euro. Ball last touched by FA Euro. The ball got behind Dabrowski. And what was clearly the Rough Rider ball has been given to FA Euro. Not sure exactly why.
Pose yourself back.
But FA Euro takes it now. Great defensive sequence they had just had there. Body, high kick, back all the way into the territory. Headed up by Ladula. Dexter will be the first to get to it. Trying to box out. Dexter gets around. Trying to find any room he can around Swarane. So, ball chipped all the way back over. Along the sideline. Tapped up to Sila. Gordillo deflects the pass. Bulatov. Over to McGlynn. Over to Maritson. McGlynn gets it back. Kick. Looking for his striker. Does not get it to him. Tapped back by Worf. Knocked out of play, and it will be another FA Euro throw-in. Headed it back and forth a couple of times. Ladua trying to settle under it. Headed it away. Foster takes it. Gets it all the way over to the near side. Gordillo. Chase down. Eventually kicks it up to Castanera. Castanera not a lot of space. Ball sent deep into FA Euro territory. Dexter trying to get to it, cannot. Bulatov takes it. Up to Silla. Foster knocked down from behind. Free kick for the Rough Riders. Referee having a discussion, and he has issued a yellow card to FA Euro. Trying to see exactly who he was talking to.
Probably Morton.
And it looks like number 7, Morton Wennis. So, second yellow card of the match. First for FA Euro in the 71st minute. Ball taken now by the Rough Riders. Oland with it. Over to Dexter. Ball deflected. Sawana gets it back to Dabrowski. High kick. Olin heads it forward. Looking for Foster. Tapped up high again. Waiting for it to come down. Wennis. Foster takes it. Foster tripped. No call. Taken on the far side now is McGlynn. McGlynn looking for Kustanov. Taken away there by Hutchins. Hutchins moving it back. Has Dexter on sides in front. Sawane coming over. Slows him down. Dexter trying to make a move around him. Does. Gets pushed directly off the ball. Deflected a couple of times. Dexter still with the ball. Being chased down. Back pass tap to Gordillo. Great pass right up in front. Vescenza had it. Good deflection there by FA Euro. Vescenza was right in front with the goal. Foster now in the box. Still has the ball. Sent out to the outside. Dexter corrals it this time. Just along the sideline. Back up to Oland. Oland knocked off the ball. Gordillo. Great sequence there of defense by Silla. Silla knocked off the ball, and that draws a foul call, and it will be a free kick for FA Euro. The intensity level of this second half has dramatically increased, I'd say, over the last 5 or 6 minutes. You've had chances for both teams. Great defensive play for both teams. Score has not changed. Couple of taps forward. FA Euro trying to get it in deep. Whistle called for Kusanov. Foul called, and it will be a free kick for the Rough Riders. Looks like we have a substitution waiting for the Rough Riders. Coming off the pitch at number 20, Vescenza, and taking his place, it's number 8, Daniel Bedoya. So Bedoya for Vescenza, 73rd minute now. Now the 74th. Ball sent out of play on the far side. It will be a Rough Rider throw-in. Ball sent in. Finds him right away. Shot is up. Nowhere near the net. Ball rolls out, but it actually rolls out of the sideline, so it will be a throw-in as opposed to a goal kick. Ball finds its way to Silla.
Behind you!
Foster almost gets to him. Knocked off the ball by Oland and tripped up. And foul has been called. And a yellow card has been issued to number 4, Jorgen Oland of the Rough Riders. Second yellow card of the match for the Rough Riders. That's the 75th minute. So yellow cards so far to Oland and Dexter for the Rough Riders. And to number 7, Wennis of FA Euro. And another foul called. This time, this one goes against FA Euro. Player knocked down in the box. It's knocked down from behind. Referee is discussing with the linesman. Rough Rider player is still down. The training staff is not coming out, though. Think he just needs a minute as we wait on exactly what's going to happen. And looks like body is now set, and the referee has issued a yellow card to number 18, Zrubek Kusenbov.
Take it back, walk away, take it, good!
Here.
All I know is that Beck did exactly what I told her. If you get a yellow, walk away. Do not just walk away. Otherwise, you're going to hurt your team. Walk away. No. You heard me say it.
Ball set up, and a push from behind from Body. And this game is getting very chippy very quickly. And Body being called over by the referee.
Walk away.
He has not pulled out a yellow card yet. Doesn't look like he's going to this time. Body simply getting his warning.
You're joking.
No, that's what happened.
But the intensity level and the chippiness of this game has dramatically increased, and now 3 yellow cards in the span of the last 5 minutes. And there is the yellow card issued to number 24, Body.
Good.
24 Tower Body, his yellow card, and the 78th minute. So make that 4 yellow cards in the last 5 minutes.
Cody's got to shut up.
And Oland is down now. I don't know why Oland is down. No one was moving. I did not even see what happened to him. Well, I can safely assume one thing.
Over there, now they got a bench yellow. Yo! Was he just thrown off? Was your brother just thrown off?
And it looks like a bench yellow was just issued
Was your brother just thrown off?
to the FA Euro bench. And someone has been ejected from this game from the FA Euro bench. Apparently it was the assistant head coach, Marco Balsamo, for FA Euro. Ball headed up. Kick there. A good attempt. Good attempt by Kusenbov. Ball goes high and to the right, and it will be a goal kick for Castanera. Well, that was probably one of the longest delays I can remember in between plays, so I can guarantee you one thing. It is going to be an extended stoppage time today.
You zoomed in onto what number 4 did, right? Where he just fell? I want to see that. He just fell, right?
Kusenbov just went down. Didn't see what happened to him. He's away from the play. Ball tapped up by Charlie Ladula. Knocked out of bounds, and ball will be taken by FA Euro throw-in right underneath us at midfield.
Did we zoom in on that before? No, it wasn't even on the ball. It wasn't on the ball. It looks like he just fell.
Bulatov, surrounded by Rough Rider players. Ball trying to be settled down. Wenas gets it over to Kusanov. Ball deflected there. And it rolls right to Castanera, and he picks it up. 81st minute. Rough Riders still lead 1-0 over FA Euro. Ball headed up by Ladula. All the way back. Looking for Hutchins. Karen Bega gets the ball taken away from him. Ball sent back. Losafidas trying to take it away. Maritson controlling. Bedoya now trying to make a move. Losafidas gets it on the far sideline. Back to Bedoya. Bedoya has some space in front of him. Chip pass. Back to Losafidas. Gets tripped up there. And the foul called. Outside the box. But close enough for a direct attempt if they're going to go that way.
So you see this little
We'll see if Bedoya can whip it in. His shot goes way over the crossbar, directly out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for FA Euro. Couldn't even make an attempt on that one. Kusanov chases the ball down. Hutchins gets to it first. Tapped up by Foster now. Back by Bedoya. Foster down the sideline looking for Ladula. Ladula will run out of space, and it will be another goal kick for FA Euro. And it looks like we will have another substitution for the Rough Riders at any moment. And actually, we have a Rough Rider player on the ground at the moment. I don't remember any time that I've seen more players on the ground away from the ball in a single half ever. Didn't see a direct injury. Could just be cramping up. But number 31 Gordillo is walking back with the referee. With the trainer, excuse me. And it looks like Gordillo will be the one to come off. Waiting to see who he will be replaced by. And so Gordillo leaves the pitch, and replacing him for the Rough Riders is number 11, Andres Riquelme Rivas. Booming kick from Dabrowski. Worf sends it up. Headed up a couple of times. Pass gets away from Foster. Worf keeps it in play. Taken away by FA Euro right at midfield. FA Euro brings it up now. Taken up, kicked up by Sawane. Bulatov. Over to Silla. McGlynn now, over to the far side, over to Wenas. Wenas trying to drop it in. Gets it to Kusanov. Sent back into the midfield. Losafidis. Foul called there for FA Euro. They will have a free kick. Sawane. Over to McGlynn. Silas now. Hounded by a couple of Rough Rider defenders.
Vincent, is your radio working or no?
Sawane now. Right on the near side. Chipping it forward. Trying to get it through. Does not. Taken away by the Rough Riders. Kicked back out. Ball stays in play. Over to Maritson. 87th minute now, so almost at full time. FA Euro still looking for the equalizing goal. Oh, hard contact. And it was Oland again on Bulatov. It will be a foul call, but not another yellow card. Could have easily been Oland's second right there. In which case it would have put the Rough Riders at an extreme disadvantage in the last few minutes of this match. '87th minute. Free kick for FA Euro. This could be one of their last chances to try to tie up this game. Wenas will have the kick. Ball sent high and away, tipped over the net, and it will be a goal kick for the Rough Riders. Poor ball placement on that kick did not give his teammates much of a chance.
Not at all. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to miss it. You're going to be in Brooklyn on Friday.
Castanera kicks it up.
Since when? Since a minute ago. Okay, I didn't get that.
Ladula sending it forward. And foul called there. Foul called there on Charlie Ladula. Ball sent back the other way. FA Euro will take it. We're now in the 89th minute. Ball chipped up. Olin just kicks it directly out of bounds. Feeling the pressure. So it'll be a throw-in on the near sideline for FA Euro. Silas moving into the middle. Shot blocked by Oland. Taken away there by the Rough Riders. Losafidis moving across the middle. Riquelme gets it back to Foster. Foster looking on the far side. Maritson gets to it. Was looking for the streaking Ludula. Moving back now. Looking to the near sideline for Bulatov. Ball drifts to the outside. Last touch by Bulatov and going back the other way, throw in for the Rough Riders. And we are now in the 90th minute. 1 minute left to play before stoppage time. Rough Riders still hanging on to that 1-0 lead. FA Euro will take the throw in now. And the referee whistles the play dead.
You tell him, Four. You tell him.
The throw-in taken away by McGlynn. Dropped in front for Fola. Fola kicks it up. Off the top of the crossbar. Fola kicked it from way outside the box. It almost dropped in right behind Castanera. And that was right at full time. That could have easily tied this game up. A lucky break for the Rough Riders that did not just drop right in there. So we are officially in stoppage time. The game is now on the watch of the referee. Ball sent back.
4 minutes. Thank you. 4 minutes of stoppage time.
And we are being told we will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. And players from both teams yelling at the referee. Referee walking over to the sideline to discuss with the line judge.
A little bit more. Let them know it's a little bit more. He gave up on this. That's why I was just Christ.
I ain't gonna. What are you saying? I'm just watching. Drop ball.
So what?
I think he's gonna give a drop ball.
For us, if not.
Drop balls. One person from each team. He drops it, so it's fair. So it's both teams.
Oh, so it's like a,
Yeah, it's
like a,
I know, I can't think of it right now.
it's like a jump ball. It's like a jump ball almost in the NBA.
And we're not sure exactly what is being discussed with the referee. Clearly, more stoppage time will happen. It will end up being a free kick for FA Euro. So we are looking at around probably 5+ minutes of stoppage time at this point. So we still got quite a ways to go in this game. Headed up by Body.
Is there any way that you could like hit the plus? Oh,
Send up. Kusenbov for FA Euro goes down. Ball sent to the middle. McGlynn right at the top of the box. Trying to get around Foster. Foster puts it up. Foster puts it up over the crossbar, and it is another goal kick for Castanera. FA Euro bringing the late chances, coming close, but unable to convert on any of them to this point. Castanera waiting to kick it. Ball tapped high.
here we go.
Sila.
Here we go, sir.
Ladula take it away momentarily. Sila now. Trying to shrug off Dexter.
Here we go, Sila.
Crosses it all the way over to the far side of Kusanov. Kusanov moving up the far side.
Bring it up, Sonny.
Kusanov crossing it back into the middle. Tapped by Fola. Over to Kusanbov on the outside. Kusanbov chased down by Dexter. Kusanbov keeping it in. Tapped away by the Rough Riders, and it will be a throw-in for FA Euro on the outside. FA Euro waiting on the throw-in. They do not have much time to waste. Ball tapped up, top of the box, kicked over his head, and it goes over the goal. Another goal kick for Castanera. And undoubtedly Castanera will take his time with this kick.
Check. Good job, check. Good job, check. Good job, check. Good. How do you only give 4 minutes of stoppage time is what I want to know.
Castanera, kick to the midfield. Sila sends it up, and a souvenir for a fan. And there is the final whistle, and the referee has ended this game. So, after 90 minutes of play, with a final score of 1-0, the Long Island Rough Riders defeat the opposing FA Euro. The lone goal of the match scored in the 33rd minute by Charlie Ladula, and he would obviously be named the man of the match in this one. So, 1-0, Rough Riders over FA Euro. They sweep the season series from them. They actually have one more match on July 11th at Aviator Arena for the end of their season for this matchup. So that takes care of everything from tonight here at Hofstra Arena. So for I-95 Sports Network and the Long Island Rough Riders, I'm Will Canova. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.